moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on your being. The science of Baba Samadhi Darshan is that divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And the divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavatara deities in temples and through Baba Samadhi Darshans in Nijavataras, incarnations. The Baba Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the consciousness. It is where the formless is the being of Paramashiva expresses through Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatara, physical form, embodied form, for us to experience Paramashiva. So you can see Devi Parashakti expresses through being of Rajareshwari and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form, in Devi Meenakshi. So you can see the pictures of Devi Rajareshwari and Devi Meenakshi on the screen. The Archavatara deity reflects the consciousness and manifestation being of the superconscious energy, but human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatara directly. The avatar comes down to bridge the gap and create experience of the superconscious energy in all its faces. Baba Samadhi awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down aging process and improves immunity to disease. During darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During the Baba Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Mirror neurons activate to process all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently and without moving receive what is happening elsewhere through the process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. Akashic readings are the readings from the cosmic archives. Akashic reading is not a prediction, it is reading from the cosmic archives beyond space, creation, and destruction. Happen simultaneously. In dimension of time starts the past, present, and future, because Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension. There is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happening, and yet to happen are clearly already recorded. Now let's see who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of our manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam, Pontiff of Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetham, Tondamandala Adinam, the incumbent emperor of Surya Vamsha Suranga Samrajyam, the present 293rd Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasa Shyamala Peetha Sarvagna Peetham, the present Mahamandaleshwar, Supreme Spiritual Head of Mahanirvani Akada, the largest apex monastic order, the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Atala Kada, the present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharmamukti Swargapuram, elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by the congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders, revered as a teacher of Hinduism, most prolific and most viewed, read, and watched, authored 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 languages, English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles, over 20 million copies of books and articles sold, read, and downloaded, over 10,000 hours of discourses, and reached and enriched 1 billion plus lives digitally, respected as a commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtapakra Gita, Jain Sutras, etc. Honored as a leader of Hinduism, the most awarded and internationally recognized Hindu leader, reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including the Rudrakanyas, Rudras, Rishis, Rishikas, Bhairavis, and Sannyasis, establisher of the largest Hindu university, Kailasa Nithyananda Hindu University, in the world with satellite campuses over in 150 countries, establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystem, founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvagnapitas, and collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million Pali scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. Now let's see what is the science of Diksha. The Sanskrit word Diksha is derived from da, to give, and kshi, to destroy ignorance. To loosely translate this as initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an avatar through a look, a word, or a touch, which destroys ignorance of the initiate or disciple. Initiation triggers the possibility to create new grooves and neurological pathways in the brain and can even alter gene expressions. Now let's see a small video of the power of Diksha.
A look, a word, a touch. Power of initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam Muktihi Phalamakhanditam Avirodhat Bhavantyeva Prasangyastu Bhuktayaha. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership, and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Biddi, Bengaluru. Contact 97422 03311 82.
Yes. So now we all got to know what is Diksha and what is the Bhava Samadhi. And now we will be moving to the next segment, a live demonstration of the powers of Paramashiva after a
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation.
Nithyanam, everyone, welcome back. So now all of us just got to know who is Devi Parashakti. It's the exciting segment where all of us are going to be seeing the live demonstration of the powers of Paramashiva. Today, the Balasans, the Nityananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Point of Hinduism will be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all of us the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through the Diksha, the initiation. In today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We will be manifesting the following powers of third eye, which is seeing with the eyes blindfolded. Third eye is the cosmic browsing center located between the brows, which upon initiation one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as you would with your two eyes. Now let's see what are Shaktis. In the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, divine powers. Manifesting powers are described as a system, method, and science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shakti is manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and you need to manifest the divine, not you are a man and you need to reach the divine. Now, all of you might have heard the term Siddhis. So let's see what are the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as a side effect with feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru and are a source of enlightenment. Whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment and are on the path of enlightenment. A few more differences are that Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest in an ordinary human being in an extraordinary way after initiation by the avatar and are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment. Now, the source of all these Shaktis, Paramashiva. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism and the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality, as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence. He performs the Panchakritya, or the 5 cosmic acts of Shrishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Trobhava, pulling out a delusion, and Anugraha, liberating grace for all living entities. Now the avatar of Paramashiva, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, recognized as the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva, and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of this civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle for enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in modern day, the supreme point of Hinduism is transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking speed which is never accomplished before. This knowledge and science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through Diksha, the initiation, by enlightened gurus. The supreme point of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic sciences and powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashivoham. You all can also see all the gurus who have trained and taught Swamiji these Shaktis and these sciences. So how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? Every ultimate truth, jnana, is mapped into your consciousness, prajna, and manifests as a possibility and power of every being, prajnana. And now the science of power manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidences or pramanas. The Shastra Pramana is the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, where the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists, who have time-tested and verified these sciences. The next is the Atma Pramana, or an account of the supreme point of Hinduism, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. And the next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, or the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. From where do we get all these Shaktis? From where do we get the Shastra Pramanas for these Shaktis? The Vedagamas are the living applied science for all Hindus. And the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And the Agamas are the source scriptures where the applied technology and applied science is expanded. The Vedas and Agamas, Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva himself. They are the ultimate eternal, unchangeable truths. A reference cited from these source scriptures or Shastras is called the Shastra Pramana. Now let us get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. The Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye reading is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtannilitalochanaha kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation for this verse is: by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object replaced, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva. The next is the Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. Natumam shakyase drashtu manenaiva svachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashyam me yogamaishwaram. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the darshan of his cosmic form. in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through his third eye. The next is the Atma Pramana, Swamiji's own experience of the power of third eye. In Swamiji's own words, he says, "The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, 10 directions, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience all of that as me." The next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the observation, empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So, scientific experimentations were done using a PET, a positron emission tomography, on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, and it was measured that when doing daily activity, there's high activity measured in the brain where the third eye is located, and when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the brain is at peace. Now let's get into the Sakshi Pramana, where all of you will be able to see the live demonstration of the powers of the third eye. Yes. So now I have with me Ma Amrita, who will be putting on this blindfold for me, and I will be doing the power of third eye.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Sorry for the technical
I welcome
glitch.
you all.
So now we have with us this icon, which is ophthalmologist certified, and there's a thick plastic sheet in the front and thick sponge in the back, and there are two sockets behind here for the eyes to get into. So this IBAN will be putting it on me, and then once the IBAN is put on me, any of you can comment in the YouTube comment section anything you read, a sequence of numbers, a sequence of emojis, whatever you want me to read, you can put it in the comment section. You can just move a little this center. Yes. Okay, so now the IBAN is put on me, so I will be turning to the right, the left, up and down. So all of you can see that there is no gaps anywhere around my eyes for light to enter. Now Amrita will be projecting the YouTube comments for me. And anyone who wants me to read the comments, you can post whatever comments you want. Okay, so now I'll start reading the comments. We have the last comment from Kailasa Stephanie Vamadeva. Shivashakti Tangteen with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Namaskar emojis. And then again, she has posted power manifestation rocks with a smiley emoji. Yes, ma, even you can manifest these powers. And then we again have Stephanie commenting, everyone should try it. Then we have Rohit KK, you are great. And then Cleo Huang, need a body scanning, please? Yes, we will do a body scanning right after this power. And then again, Rohit KK, all is well. And Cleo Huang with the request for body scanning has put a emoji of a hand, a flower, and a heart. And then next after Rohit KK, we have Dexter Gomez. Read this. So he has put that the @ symbol, then a hashtag symbol, a dollar symbol, percentage symbol, and symbol, and then a dash, and then the 2 dots. Yes, so if anyone else wants me to read the comments, you can put maybe a sequence of emojis, a sequence of numbers, or any sentence which you think I may not be able to read before we move on. Okay, so now we have somebody from, I think, the Chinese world. I am not able to read the Chinese name, but it's she has become a member, and it says welcome to Kailasians bronze. So yeah, and it is in green color. And then we have Sharat BJ with 3 laughing emojis. Okay, so now, okay, we have again Ma Kailasa Stephanie Vamadeva Shivashakti Tangteen. Wow, that's amazing. Then Edison Montreal, yes, Ma, don't forget next weekend, put me on the list for Akashic readings. Yes, you can register. And then Kailasa Stephanie Vamadeva Shivashakti Tangteen. Hakuna Matata. And then Rohit KK, how do you do that? It is Rohit KK, actually this is just the power of initiation. Even you will be able to do this power once the Baba during the Baba Samavation, you will also be initiated into the powers and you will also be able to manifest it. So yes, now with this, before we get into the next power, Ma Amrita will be removing my eye band and we will show you all the eye band. It will be just as it was before she put it on me. Ma Amrita, you can remove the eye band. Yes. So all of you can see the eye band is just as it was before it was put on me. And now, with this, in just a few minutes, we will get into the power of body scanning, where I think already we have a comment from someone for a body scanning. So we will start with him, and then anyone else who wants can put your comments in the comment section. And
Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So now let's get into the power of body scanning. In this power, one has the ability to scan any illnesses, diseases, medical diagnosed issues, and give a solution through the third eye for the problems. So now I'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest consecutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or the whole universe simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source called Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. The next is the Apta Pramana, which is from the life of a Siddha. Terayar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agathir. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agathir for healing. Agathir uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. Agathir immediately instructs Teraya, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Terayar. The next is the Atma Pramana for this power. Well, paraphrasing Swamiji's words, only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for a surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where balances had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. Now, all of you can see the Sakshi Pramanas being shown, projected on the screen, where various disciples who have been initiated into these powers by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism have manifested this power of body scanning. And now, we will be witnessing a live demonstration of the power of body scanning. So I think we already have a comment on YouTube for a body scan. We have Cleo Huan, who has requested for a body scan. So Aya, now I will be scanning your body. I will be chanting the Mahavakya and revealing what Paramashiva has revealed. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes, so Cleo Hongaya, I scanned your body and it was revealed in my third eye. I was able to see that in your head, there are some small particles which are affecting the blood circulation in the head area. And for those particles to be cleared and for that entire area to be cleared and for the blood circulation to happen properly in the brain and near the head, every day, at least for 2 minutes, practice Shirasasana, the headstand. This will heal you and it will help the blood circulation in the head. And I was also able to see in your lower back, the lower back is very weak right now. And due to that, there is a lot of pain caused in that region. So I was able to see if every day just walk more than, do little walking, like more than you usually do. If you go for walking, then maybe for 1 hour, if you go for walking, then maybe just increase it by half an hour or something. Just start walking a little more than you usually do. Your back will be healed. So this is what I was able to see. So Cleo Huangaya, can you get back in the comment section if you were able to relate to what I said? And in the meanwhile, I see many other people requesting for a body scan. Ina Koldamo, I need a body scan. And then Pooja Kumar, Rohit KK, Sharat BG. So, and I even see Christian Silva. Okay, so Cleo Huang, I've seen that you have said yes. Thank you, Aya. And yes, so you can do the solution which was revealed in the third eye. You can just increase your walking, which you do normally, and do the Shirsasana. This will heal your back and head. And everyone else who is asking for a body scanning, today, due to the interest of time, we will have to conclude this segment to move on to the next segments. But every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST, we will be having this power manifestation segment. So you can again come back and do request for a body scan, and we will surely do the body scanning. So yes, with this, I thank all the viewers for joining us today in this power manifestation segment. And please stay tuned in for the further segments and for the Parashakti Akashic readings. And with this, we come to the conclusion of this power manifestation segment. Thank you, Nithyananda.
I welcome you all with my love.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service, helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home, without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us today for the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. Every single day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has graced humanity with this amazing contribution to the world, this amazing blessing, with the grace of Devi Parashakti herself. Yes, I request the NTV volunteer, the operators, to project the Devi intro slide. Now, we just experienced the Power Manifestation Program, this segment where we are able to sit in the presence, even the digital presence of the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans. The Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans are initiated disciples, initiated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, to manifest extraordinary capabilities and demonstrate to all of you the powers of Paramashiva. Now, in this next segment, what we're going to be understanding, what we're going to be seeing is who is Devi Parashakti. Let us be introduced to the divine cosmic being whose presence we will be in today. The Devi Parashakti is the embodiment of the divine feminine consciousness, and she is the source Shakti. She is the source energy. She is the only source where all of the billions and billions of universes come in and go out. She is the source of all of existence, of whatever has happened, what is happening now, and what is going to happen in the future. She is from which all of us have come from which all of us are in right now, and which all of us will merge into at the end of our lives. Devi Parashakti is a beautiful embodiment of the divine feminine consciousness, and she is manifesting through the supreme pontiff of Hinduism daily in order to answer each and every one of our prayers, to give us boons and answer our prayers, each and every one of us individually and as with for all of humanity as a whole. Devi Parashakti is the divine feminine cosmic mother. And at this day and age, when so many of us are facing so much during the COVID pandemic and so many natural calamities, so much of social upheaval, we are facing so much. At this time, Devi Parashakti has manifested through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, in order to grace the whole humanity and uplift humanity. Now, let us understand a bit about the Akashic records. Akashic records are records created in time and space, and whatever has happened in time is there as a file. Nothing can be destroyed, and please understand, none of your actions, thoughts, plans, emotions, words, nothing can be destroyed. Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything that has happened, happening, or will happen. Akashic records are the verbal, visual, five-dimensional document of whatever is continuously getting recorded. All the information you collected from all of your births is in your DNA. You can access some of them just to understand and not to waste time doing the same actions again and again. I know many of us are feeling so much of anxiety, so much of being stuck, not being able to have a breakthrough in your life. But if you know the exact pattern which you are facing for lifetimes, then you will know that the exact way that you can find your solution in your life. Now, furthermore, on the Akashic readings, it is not a prediction. It is a reading from the cosmic archive, and there's no such thing as past, present, or future. Beyond space, creation and destruction happening simultaneously, in the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. But in the Akashic records, there's of course no past and no present and no future. And that is why we call it as happened, happening, and yet to happen. And all of this is already clearly recorded. Now, in the words of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, nobody has the right to comment on these readings. Nobody has a right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has a right to interpret or comment or give suggestions or judgments on the Akashic readings which are revealed by Devi Parashakti through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. They are complete unto themselves, and for anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, it does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. When you listen to these great readings, naturally your negative logic is penetrated and the great truths settle inside of your space, and they make you live enlightenment. As the avatar of Paramashiva, who has graced humanity with the blessings and darshan of Devi Parashakti, revealing answers to your questions and all of the yearning of seekers as solutions, breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. Any answer given by Devi Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough. Yes, now let us scan the scriptural reference to manifest powers of Akashic reading. Akasham vimalam pashyam tatvad kritva drishtam nirantaram tadhapnat tatchanad devi bhavanam vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and one's clouds, one should fix one's gaze from the third eye without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of the infinite space, Bhairava. Yes, now I'll go on to the Apta Pramana for the power of Akashic reading. In the Hindu Purana, the Mahabharata narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals to Vidura the story of his birth. In the form of all the reasons of his suffering, sage Maitreya accessed the Akashic records and told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but he was in fact an incarnation of Yamaraj, the Lord of Death. He was to play the part of a so-called Shudra for 100 years, being cursed by Manduka Muni. Now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says so eloquently, beautifully for all of us to understand and have a breakthrough in our lives that all of us can collect what is recorded in our DNAs for births upon births from the time that we were in the form of amoeba until after thousands of human births, and now living in this life, year 2021, how we have evolved, how we have grown. Every action, every thought, every plan, everything is recorded inside of our DNA. And often we are facing the same patterns again and again. It is not a new thing. It's not a same mistake. It's not the same cycle that we are going. It's not the new cycle that we are going through. It is the same cycle. So accessing the DNA code where all of this is stored is reading the Akashic record. And it will be useful for you if you are liberated from your default future, bringing an end to binding cognitions, known and unknown sufferings, and leading you to experience enlightenment. Paramashivoham. The initiated Balasans can view the Akashic records. However, only an avatar can alter, edit, upgrade, and change the Akashic records. During the darshan and dikshas, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per the prayer of the devotee. Now, in summary, what can we understand from the Akashic readings and what will we be able to get? above everything. Of course, it's an immeasurable gift from the cosmos itself, from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. However, in just a few words, if I were to summarize, you will be able to understand the most accurate and unbiased answer to any questions about your life, destiny, purpose, or any everyday part of your life. You will be spiritually healed, and physically and emotional problems will just not be able to act on you, will not be able to disturb you. And when you look at the world, you'll still feel so powerful about your life, yourself, and your purpose on the planet Earth. You'll be able to understand the reasons behind your life's happenings, why you took birth, why existence is as it is, and what's the purpose of your life and the life happening. You will receive blessings to fulfill your right desires, the desires which you have had, which will ultimately mature your cognitions, mature all of your behaviors, and give you the ultimate enlightenment, the ultimate desire, which is for seeking enlightenment. And lastly, you will get the clarity to redesign your future. So all of these are how we can receive the benefits. In just a few words, of course, there's so much more. There's some innumerable reasons why you should be a part of this Akashic reading program and what you will be able to get out of it. But I encourage each and every one of you, now, if you feel, yes, this is right, Akashic reading might give me a breakthrough. Let's go through it with our friends and family. Let's have a breakthrough, not just for ourselves, but for all of your friends and family, whoever is out there and who wants to share this program with another person. I encourage each and every one of you, let's share with the whole world the message of Paramashiva on planet Earth through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let's share this exceptionally beautiful, astounding program where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is gracing the whole world with the Devi Baba Samadhi Darshan. It is such a beautiful opportunity, such a beautiful blessing to be in the grace of Devi Parashakti herself. And now, just as we even had gone over previously, it's not just that we are going through ourselves or we can have a breakthrough in our own life. We can manifest breakthrough for the whole humanity just by starting with one. Now, as we had discussed, as we shared with all of you viewers just before, I encourage that each and every one of you share this program with some of your friends, your family, if you feel that this is right. If you're feeling that, yes, a spiritual intervention, a cosmic intervention is just exactly what we need at this day and age, in this time, then you can share this with your family, friends, share on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and whatever social media platform where you are available and where you spend most of your time. Make it easy for yourself, and it's just one click to share this program, and you can with just one click, be able to enrich so many people, bring them out of suffering, and bring that cosmic intervention into their life. Bring that loving guidance that we have all been praying for, that we've all been yearning through the Devi Parashakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan, manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, today. So once again, encouraging all of the viewers to go ahead and share this program with everyone. And we've come to the conclusion of this segment. We've come to the conclusion of this segment, the introduction to the Akashic readings. Just a brief about how Akashic readings help you. And of course, if you have more questions, there is so much that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself has spoken on Akashic readings, and there's a source for you to find out how and what they are. If you go to nithyanandapedia.org, you can find out more and more about it, where it's originated, which scriptures it's originated, and then also what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done to revive the Akashic reading as a heart of Hinduism to the whole world. So now, before we go on to the next segment, we'll be taking a short break. In that short break, I encourage each and every one of you to share this program, and let's bring more and more people to the program today. During the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, you can also ask your questions, or if you like, you can tweet at Sri Nithyananda, which is the official handle for Twitter of the Nithyananda Nithyananda Twitter channel. And in that, you can make sure that your question, whatever you want, your boon, your request, your prayer, your deepest desire is expressed to Devi Parashakti. And you can make sure, you can see and pray and have the grace of Devi Parashakti in your life today. Devi Parashakti, the divine cosmic mother, has made herself available in all the platforms in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. On YouTube, you can go to the live feed for this satsang. If you're not already there, you can join as a member and you can start asking your questions, and you can ask your question to Devi Parashakti. If you're not on YouTube, if you don't like that platform, or if you're just not used to it, we're also available. We're also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. On Facebook, you can go to the live feed. Make sure to remember to like and follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can start immediately following the Facebook page for the Supreme Council of Hinduism. This is your chance, your one way to get so many different notifications like darshans, temple rituals, different activities from around the globe of Kailasas across the world. So I encourage each and every one of you to go to our Facebook page and like and follow. And in that Facebook page, you can also go to the live feed of this Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. And during the live darshan, you can ask your questions to Devi Parashakti. If you'd like, on Instagram and Twitter as well, you can also go and start. You can also go and start asking your questions. You can like the Twitter official handle, which is at Sri Nithyananda. The Instagram official handle is also at Sri Nithyananda, which is the official account of Instagram and Twitter. You can start following there as well. And this is just a platform. This is a way for you to start getting all of the live darshans, satsangs, the discourses, the programs, the temple rituals that are ongoing non-stop from Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalayas all over the world. You'll be able to have the live grace and darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism just through his presence at your fingertips, in your phone, wherever you are. If you ever need spiritual upliftment in this day and age, you can start by just liking. It's just one click away from making a breakthrough happen in your life. Now, there's so many people who have literally started to manifest extraordinary powers just through this beautiful digital nation that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has literally worked so hard to make available for each and every one of you. And of course, there's so many sharings here on this program itself where people have shown how, and people have seen how they have started to manifest extraordinary powers. Just even consciousness over matter started to read through the third eye, or read blindfolded, starting to see, understand, and see remote places, and ultimately starting to manifest the life that you want. That is ultimately what people have been sharing across the world. And not only that, if you just get involved, you can see how for the last 27 years to make Kailasa available for the whole of humanity, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has worked day in and day out. Nithyanandapedia.org is a source of all of the work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, continuously making each and every one, enriching each and every one, every single person, human that he comes across with the divine spiritual truths, the ultimate knowledge and the ultimate experience, and ensuring that they experience Paramashivoham. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has worked day in and day out. If you're curious to see, if you really want to know about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, his work, his dedication to the whole of humanity, I encourage each and every one of you to go to nithyanandapedia.org. In nithyanandapedia.org, you'll be able to see how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism literally has worked day in, day out, as it is literally a display of every single day since 1978 of all of the available footage, all of the available documentation of everything that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has gifted humanity since the time of his advent. So I strongly encourage, guide each and every one of you to go to nithyanandapedia.org and see for yourself the work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. All of that can be made available. And of course, he is continuously giving us breakthroughs day in and day out, making us in some way align, reminding us continuously. Though he has been speaking on the great truths, the Paramashivoham, since the last 27 years, without even tiring for 1 second, he repeats, he continues to remind us, he graces us with his beautiful satsangs and discourses every single day. And you can make sure that you're connected to all of his you can connect to all of the contributions, all of the darshans, programs, satsangs, everything through the digital nation, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of the social media platforms. You can go and like right now and make that available for yourself. This is a cosmic intervention that you have been waiting for your entire life, and not just that, for lifetimes. Let's understand that first. Whatever you are looking for in your life can be found through spiritual solutions, can be found with deep conscious solutions. So with this deep cognition, with this deep understanding, understand that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made available each and every one of those solutions. So now it has come to the end of this segment. We'll be going on to the next segment, understanding the great divine readings of Devi Parashakti herself, which she has revealed to the whole of humanity. Before going on to the next segment, we'll take a quick break. Yes, great. So let's now move on to the next segment in today's program. Yes, I request the NTV volunteer who is sharing our slides to go on to the next slide. Yes, this video, there's no need for this video. We can go on to the slide.
That comes from your muscle memory. But the way you cognize you, your inner image.
Yes, requesting the NTV volunteer to pause the video. We can go on to the next slide.
Your biomemory. That comes from your
Yes. So let us now understand the revelations to the world made by Devi Parashakti from the 27th of April, 2021. Devi revealed Listen intensely. Apply turmeric in your forehead. Intake flowers of neem in your inner tongue. Be unclutched in state in your heart. Have andal soil in your lower abdomen, onion in your heels as a protection, and go to sleep every day. With all of these, she is guiding us to go to sleep every day. So that is, again, let's repeat, andal soil in your lower abdomen, onion on your heels as a protection, and also intaking the flowers of neem. And then with all of this, you can go to sleep, relax. You will be established in Nirvikalpa state and be in the state of Turiya. Parameshwari, Devi Parashakti, blessing all of us. Only this is the sweet way to get rid of our diseases, suffering, ailments, karma, mental stress, depression of the pralaya. Oh, people, listen. Life without any hardships will happen. I'm giving you the completion of enlightenment. Come and Paramashivoham. Let you live in Nithyananda with stability. Always I will be with you and protect you. Don't worry. Yes, the next slide, please. Thank you. Now, Devi Parashakti herself is revealing beautiful truths on how Padmasana can be achieved just with the neem flower. Yes, we can play it as it is.
You will be able to sit in Padmasana like me. Eat the rice with a neem flower. This is the instruction for all the humanity. Neem flower and the rice will heal your body and remove all the pains, induce flexibility, samana and prana, detox your body and clear apana. Om.
Yes, that was a very quick video, but a very powerful statement from Devi Parashakti herself. Very beautiful statement. These words can literally have the power to heal anyone of what they are facing. Devi Parashakti is speaking on the neem flower and its benefits. And we're going to go over today in this segment how Devi Parashakti has given us literally a beautiful solution for any of our problems during this pralaya. Over the last 1.5 years, I'm sure many of you are facing just deep tiredness and boredom, restlessness, and that manifests as a vicious cycle of going into maybe even drugs, addiction, and so many different self-destructive, compulsive patterns. And ultimately, this leads to depression, more depression, anxiety, maybe pharmaceutical dependence, and so much more. In this way, many of us have been experiencing for the last 1.5 years. But at this time, Devi Parashakti, the divine feminine cosmic mother, has given us a beautiful solution that will just give us a breakthrough in all different ways, just with one neem flower. Let's now see the benefits of neem flower, not just as Devi Parashakti has revealed, but also the neem flower in its research as well. So, benefits of neem flower for building healthy body and yogic body. You will be able to sit in Padmasana like me, Devi Parashakti reveals. Eat the rice with the neem flower. This is the instruction for all of humanity. Neem flower and rice will heal the body and remove all the pains, induce flexibility, samana and prana, detox your body and clear the apana. Next slide, please. Yes. So now we're getting into the health benefits, which many research papers, many modern day science has dug into and seen the benefits, the therapeutic benefits of neem flower and all of the parts of neem. So it's actually a very beneficial, very extremely potent leaf. It's entirely natural. It was given by Mother Earth herself and given as a solution to all of our problems. And of course, in the Vedic scriptures, we have recognized these problems. Our ancestors, ancient rishis, our scientists of the Vedic civilization have recognized these therapeutic benefits and instructed that the neem should be a part of our diet on a day-to-day basis. So here in the research, it says neem tree offers several benefits, and all parts of the neem are useful and known for their use. The flowers, just as the leaves, have plenty of therapeutic benefits, which explains its many uses in Ayurvedic medicines since ages. And of course, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed actually that it has been 60,000 years since the Paramashiva himself revealed the science of Ayurveda in the ancient scriptures. Next slide, please. Neem flower helps in improving digestive health. They're used mainly in their dry powdered form for cooking, and it can be included in its fried, boiled, dried, or roasted forms in rice dishes and in sauces for the therapeutic purpose. So the digestive health can really be healed in this way, mainly in their dry and powdered form in the cooking. So if you add that in cooking just a little bit, you can have so many benefits. And even if you think the taste is a little bit strong, it takes away from the taste, just add the powder and let it cook and let it just permeate into all of your cooking. You will see that the taste is not that affected by your cooking, and you'll just see how the benefits still remain. So it's also a very good component for weight loss. Neem flowers are extremely effective in losing fat, mostly from the belly area. The flower is known for its potent properties, which is help in fat breakdown. Next slide, please. Now, how does the neem flower benefit the liver health? Dried flowers can be powdered and consumed every morning, mixed in a glass of warm water. It helps in cleansing the liver and removes unwanted toxins from the body. It is good for liver health as it acts as a purifier. Now, the blood detoxification. How does neem flower affect the blood detoxification? Dried neem flowers in their powdered form can be consumed every morning with a glass of water. It helps in blood detoxification and purifies the body internally. This means clear and glowing complexion. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. And one more thing, it improves the metabolism. Consuming neem flower on a regular basis helps in improving metabolism, meaning how much you are able to ingest and digest the nutrients in your food and eject anything that is unnecessary or toxic. It improves the blood circulation, and it is extremely good for your immunity. And ultimately, with these two things, great positivity forms in your life. Next slide, please. Now, neem flowers are used in treatment of belching, nausea, anorexia, and intestinal worms. Ayurveda says that its leaves are magical for the eyes and beneficial for treating headaches and skin. The next slide, please. Yes, thank you so much. Now, there's actually been several experiments also where neem flower has been shown to kill cancer cells, carcinogenesis, which is actually the creation of cancer cells in livers. So next slide, please. So, and this shows how the neem flower is actually a chemopreventive process. So it reverses the need for chemotherapy and also just kills cancer cells or growing cancer cells in the early stages before more carcinogens collect and form cancer and malignant cysts in your liver and cirrhosis eventually even. Next slide, please. Yes, neem flower is also considered an antiseptic that cleanses your system. And it is also known to cure skin impurities when applied on the skin. Next slide, please. During the summer, the Chitrai month, as a tradition, neem flower jaggery salt can be mixed and eaten. It balances the heat in the body, balances pitta in the body, and boiling the water with neem flower strengthens the liver. It's also a very potent remedy for worms if your children or yourself are suffering from these worms inside of our digestive system. Now, as we conclude, I have a few tips for each and every one of you on how you can incorporate neem flower into your diet. So for immunity, if you need to soak the flower in buttermilk, you can soak the flower with buttermilk and use that with salt, and then like that, store it for 3 days. You have to store it in some kind of container, and then you can roast that in gingerly oil, and it can be consumed regularly. So this is just a very quick concoction that you can make to ingest neem flower regularly as a daily medicine for you, for preventive healthcare, for so many good things, for creating breakthroughs in your life in terms of health. So you have to soak the neem flower in water overnight, early morning. If we start drinking that water, it will help strengthen the body. So this is tip number 2, how to use neem flower in your daily life. Just soak the flower in the water overnight, and early morning you will be able to start drinking that regularly and use that to help strengthen your body. And also, tip number 3, for balancing the pitta, you have to roast the flowers in ghee. And the pure cow ghee is also a medicine that's extremely potent, extremely powerful on your system. And even Paramashiva, Bhagwan Paramashiva himself says that it is a powerful medicine for the whole body, and it can be made as a paste with curry leaves as well, and this helps balance your pitta. So very beautiful solutions that we have directly from different recipes that are there directly from Ayurveda, which are coming from the experts in Ayurveda from Kailasa. And all of you can follow these easy tricks and tips for making this breakthrough happen in your life. Now understand that there's so much that Devi Parashakti like this has revealed to the whole world, not just about the pralaya going on, but also about these extremely useful, extremely powerful, easy solutions in your life. So if you want to make it easy for yourself, start taking neem flower. We've already given all these tips, and you can make sure that it is, you can make sure it is in your daily diet every single day. So now we have come to the conclusion of the segment where we share a little bit about what Devi Parashakti has been revealing to the world, how it is such powerful guidance for the whole of humanity. If you're watching this now, I encourage you, there is deep meaning in what Devi Parashakti is guiding us all. And before it becomes too late and we realize, oh, I should have followed this, I should have done this, I should have done that, my health is collapsing, I don't know. Before it becomes too late, it's better that we take care of our health now and follow Devi Parashakti's guidance. Ultimately, she has also guided that this year, the priority for all human beings is stay alive. Ensure that you stay alive. Protect yourself with multi-layer quarantine. Don't take your life for granted. Enlightenment even can only happen if you have life inside of you. So stay alive. Make sure that you are not taking your life for granted. You are giving so much of value for life energy and making that flower inside of you more and more possibilities. Devi Parashakti herself has made herself available for humankind to guide us in this step-by-step process. Of course, already the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Paramashiva himself, has guided us how to live the lifestyle of Kailasa, how to apply the great scriptures into our lives, and he has shown by example the way that we can live our lives living enlightenment. Devi Parashakti now is revealing everything that we have lost from our scriptures after so much destruction in Hindu history. She is now revealing each and every one of those things that were lost and giving that back and gifting us, honestly, this beautiful sacred truth. So don't take it for granted. They are really powerful, really potent. So I encourage all of the viewers to make sure that you are following what Devi Parashakti revealed. Make sure that you are watching all of the Akashic readings. It's so powerful, and we just went over this in the previous segment about how Akashic readings, even if you are just listening to a live darshan where Devi Parashakti herself has already given darshan, and you're rewatching that, you can still understand deeply, cognize deeply what she is saying, and you will be able to have breakthrough in your life. Just sitting in her presence at that time is a really beautiful way to exist. So really, it starts the transformation in you. And there's so many in the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan, we'll understand how just sitting in her presence, seeing Devi Parashakti helps us, each and every one of us, have a breakthrough in our lives. So without further delay, we can now move to the next segment in today's program. After a very quick break, we'll be right back with you.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om.
Yes. After that quick break, now we will be going into the next segment in today's program. Before we do that, I encourage all of the viewers, let's again share this satsang, and I'll just go over with you briefly. If you want to ask the question, request Devi Parashakti's grace, blessings in the world, how you can manifest the breakthrough in your life, how you want to have her blessings. You can go to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram and make sure that you give yourself the breakthrough that you want in your life. You can just request and tag at the avatar, use the hashtag Ask the Avatar, tag at Sri Nithyananda official channels of the Nithyananda channels, and you will be able to, just have the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti in your life. Yes, and we can go. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. Yeah, the next slide, please. Thank you. Yes, in the further segments, we'll be able to get to know some really beautiful, really special offerings from which you can do for Devi Parashakti. Offerings where you are giving a divine gift of love, devotion, and oneness, and it consists of two parts, giving and accepting. So each and every one of these offerings will be explained in detail. And it's not just an offering that you're making, especially it's not a way to monetize or a way to get money or anything like that. Understand that it is a value that we are placing on the presence of Devi Parashakti herself. And these rituals help us come to deep completion and ensure that we are not becoming so monotonous, tired, and bored in our life. These rituals help us break the monotony of our life, break the tiredness and boredom of our life. Before we're going on to those segments, today I still encourage each and every one of you to share this live satsang, this link in all of the social media platforms. As we were saying, there's so many people in the world, people who are waiting for breakthrough. So go ahead and wherever you spend time on social media, whether it is Facebook, Twitter, or on Instagram, where perhaps you have your own social media where you spend your time. And most of us are spending at least 4 to 5 hours a day in social media. Let's spend some of that time in enriching spiritually. If you know that you're not going to get the solution that you want in your life just if you have all the money in the world, or just if you have a perfect health, perfect body, all the looks that you want, if you have that, you know that you're not going to get exactly what your consciousness wants. If you know that you have to fulfill your very consciousness itself, the deepest part of you, if you know that you have a deeper meaning in life, a deeper purpose in life, then this is the solution for you. Just one of these Devi Parashakti Akashic readings can literally help bring a breakthrough in so many different people's lives. And it can bring a breakthrough in your life. So before we go to the next segment in today's program, and we understand the most special offerings that we can make, let's now just have a short break and
we get you health, we get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life, we get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Yes. Now we will understand from the 5th of June 2021 what Devi Parashakti had revealed to all of us. Now I'm just going to be speaking the words which Devi Parashakti revealed mapped into English. The original words were in Tamil, but all of these are the translations which are mapped into English. She said, not only people are dying in crores, financial and mental retardedness, you will also see minds getting collapsed. Freedom from all this suffering is a life of living enlightenment. And first, prevent yourself from this deadly corona. Oh, people, do the job of saving your life as first priority. The next slide, please. Now here we can see how the mental health issues that Devi Parashakti has revealed, guided the whole humanity is actually what we are seeing today. On the 6th of June 2021, we have an article from Global News. Psychiatric symptoms like depression, anxiety exhibited by COVID-19 patients are presented here in a study. So according to this new study, neurological symptoms like depression and anxiety are also showing to be common in those who have contracted COVID-19. Yes, the next slide, thank you. So then we're going to go on the 8th of June 2021, the impact of COVID-19 on the mental health of US college students. This is shown how in a study conducted by BMC Psychology, how the US college students who are living in the United States, who are undergoing their exam times, their graduation stress, how their mental health is affected by this global pandemic. It's the next slide, please. Thank you. The impact of COVID-19 on mental health of the US college students. So here are the results stating that the students closer to graduating face increasing amounts of anxiety, that's 60.8%, and increased feeling of loneliness, 54.1%, and depression, 59.8%. Many reported worries for the health of loved ones most impacted their mental health status. So that's 20% of the students, and the need to take care of family most affected their current and future plans. That's 31.8%. So as a solution, many of these students, so 1/2 of the students took to exercising and trying to find other solutions for therapeutic solutions for mental health. However, we can see that these numbers are drastic increase from what we have seen before. Before, anxiety, depression, feelings of loneliness, and so much of stress and anxiety was only in maybe 15 to 20% of the population. This jump, more than 40%, is a really astonishing thing to see. And Devi Parashakti actually has guided each and every one of us for this. And she guided that in this anxiety, feeling of loneliness, depression, that we might start to lose value for life. And we might start to decide, oh, it's okay. What is the value in life? And we might start to loosen our protectiveness protection over ourselves and our lives. So without making sure that without making that happen in your life for the whole of humanity, Devi Parashakti guided in this year, make sure that you are doing the multi-layered quarantine. The next slide, please. The rates of anxiety and depression among college students continue to soar, is what an article from Washington Post had shared and published on the 10th of June, 2021. So here it says that the researchers of Dartmouth College, who tracked the moods and behaviors of about 200 college students for 4 years, say stress levels are at their highest. So this is confirming the same thing of the revelation on the 10th of June, 2021. The Dartmouth College researchers began tracking 217 students when they entered the school as freshmen in 2017 in hopes of understanding how they behave. They've seen students' stress levels rise and fall, usually in tandem with midterm and final exams. But since the onset of coronavirus pandemic, rates of depression and anxiety have soared and showed no signs of coming down. And this is from Andrew Campbell, a researcher and computer science professor from the Dartmouth College. And Dartmouth College is a well-known, extremely established university from the United States. And so we can see how this research is showing how a large percentage, a focus group of students in the United States are facing so much of anxiety during this time. And of course, naturally, when we're not making money, when we're consuming daily, when we're not working towards actively the purpose of our lives, we will feel extremely tense, tired of the life situations around us. Now, let us watch a brief video of the revelations to the world made by Devi Parashakti on the 8th of June on the secrets of the universe. Devi Parashakti said, "Listen intensely, I will reveal the secret of the universe and its expansion. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge and desire. But ultimately, to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this Karma Bhumi, the Bhumandala." The next slide, please. The Bhumandala and Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems of Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grahastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment quickly, easily, in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos is landing into this Bhumandala to be a part of Kailasa and manifest Kailasa. The next slide, please. Yes, that is the reason for the rate of expansion of the universe as it's been accelerated. An intense ecosystem for great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through the Nijavatara Nithyananda. And this Kailasa, all the blessed fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation. The next slide, please. Kailasa is the space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma cosmic science is nationalism. The cosmic energy, the universal existential truth. The next slide, please. Thank you. Because Kailasa, the cosmic ecosystem, is manifesting, expansion of the universe has been accelerated. Universe is celebrating the happening of my Nijavatara, Nithyananda, and this Kailasa. Now, we have a brief video on the universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Let's just watch that video.
You are looking at the most detailed three-dimensional map of the universe known to humankind, and it's called the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. Scientists from around the world have just completed a 20-year-long survey of the night sky, measuring the positions and distances of more than 4 million galaxies and quasars. This detailed map will help scientists shed light on the remaining mysteries of the universe. Let's go on a journey from the local stars to the largest scales of our universe. Beyond the local stars that draw familiar constellations in the night sky in the neighborhood of the Earth, in addition to our own Milky Way, billions of galaxies are spread throughout the observable universe. Moving faster than light, we will take you through space in a journey from our place in the Milky Way all the way out to the large-scale structures of the visible universe, and we'll tell you about how we're mapping it out. Since 1998, the scientific community has realized that the universe is not only expanding, but its expansion is accelerating. This unexpected acceleration constitutes one of the major conundrums in physics. From a theoretical perspective, the acceleration may be accounted for by either assuming that there exists some mysterious dark energy, or by modifying Einstein's theory of gravity, called general relativity. In the same year, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey was launched to tackle this enigma of the accelerating expansion of the universe. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey is a vast collection of the angular positions of galaxies observed in the sky, as well as their distances from us, determined by observing the systematic shift of galactic light induced by the expansion of the universe, the so-called redshift. In this new map of our universe, the large dark patches are mostly regions obscured by the Milky Way that cannot be observed. During the last 20 years, through 4 exploratory phases, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey has created the most detailed 3-dimensional maps of the universe. To achieve this, it focused on different classes of galaxies: nearby galaxies, red galaxies, more distant star-forming galaxies, and superluminous distant active galaxies called quasars. The 4th and latest Sloan survey took place from 2014 till 2020. During this time, the new project called the Extended Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or EBOS for short, continued previous Sloan mapping of the extragalactic sky and just recently finished measuring distances for 1 million galaxies and quasars. These successive surveys allow scientists to trace the large-scale structures of the universe up to a fraction of its horizon, represented by the cosmic microwave background emission, seen here as a colorful pattern projected onto a sphere. The cosmic microwave background is the thermal relic of the universe, which dates back to about 400,000 years after the birth of the universe, also known as the Big Bang. Adding the EBOS data to the previous Sloan exploratory phases 1, 2, and 3, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey now has a database of 4 million galaxies and quasars, assembling the largest and most complete 3D map of the universe to date. This unprecedented achievement provides scientists with new tools for shedding light on dark energy and also for constraining the theory of general relativity, leading to a better understanding of the fundamental laws that rule our universe.
So now let's get back. After watching that brief video, The next slide, please. Thank you, Mara. Now we also have an article from the National Geographic. The universe seems to be expanding faster than all expectations. New evidence deepens the mystery around the Hubble constant, one of the most important numbers in cosmology. So this shows how literally the science equipment, the best science equipment that we have had, best astrological and cosmological detectors have seen how the whole cosmos is expanding. I'm just going to read out this excerpt from the National Geographic. Fresh evidence suggests that the universe is expanding faster today than it did in its infancy, a difference that has set off a search to understand what cosmic forces might be in play. If confirmed, the changing rate, which is 9% faster than it had been projected, would force us to reconsider fundamental aspects of the cosmos. The next slide, please. Thank you. And now in research saying that from the Harvard University, in the title article, "Don't worry, the expansion of the universe is still accelerating." Here it says, there are index and results that have demonstrated time and time again that the universe is accelerating in its expansion. So even if we took type Ia supernova out of the picture, we still have sufficient evidence, including fluctuations in cosmic microwave background, radiation from the early universe, and among others. Yes, the next slide, please. Thank you. Yes, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself had revealed to the whole world about how the universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Let's watch that brief clip.
Listen, the key information, the key line I wanted to bring all your attention through this video is universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Please understand. Last few years, I am screaming in top of my voice that superconscious breakthrough is happening. Please understand. It is not only just the physics level. The universe expansion is accelerated. It's a dark energy, the dark matter in that level, the unmanifest, in avyakta, unmanifest level itself, the expansion is accelerated intensely. Please understand. The expansion is accelerated intensely in the dark energy, in the dark matter, unmanifest, avyakta swarupa of Paramashiva. See, Paramashiva's manifest form only is this world which we are all enjoying, experiencing. There is an unmanifest form of Paramashiva, dark matter, what we call dark energy, dark matter. The triggering of expansion, not just expansion, acceleration of expansion is happening from that dark energy, dark matter. Because scientists are using the word dark energy, dark matter, I am using the same word. But if you ask me to give a right word, I will say Swatta Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. I will call it a superconscious energy, superconscious matter. See, because the human eyes can't cognize, human beings are calling it as a dark matter. But because human eyes can't cognize, but third eye can cognize, I am calling it as a Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti, light, superconsciousness is the word rishis, enlightened beings will use. But unfortunately, scientists have their own limitation. With the two eyes, when you see something which is not seen, you call it as dark. With three eyes, when you see something and you know it cannot be seen by the two eyes, you call that as Jyoti. Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti Mandala. What we show as Jyoti of Arunachala, what exists as unmanifest of Paramashiva is one and the same. Please listen. This acceleration of expansion is from the unmanifest, avyakta sarira of Paramashiva, the unmanifest space of Paramashiva. From that, the acceleration of expansion is happening. Now, the superconscious breakthrough is imminent. It has to happen. It is happening. I have been sent to planet Earth to facilitate this only.
Yes, now that we have understood from the Supreme Concept of Hinduism, what he revealed on universe is expanding, its expansion is accelerated, and we know from Devi Parashakti the truths. Let us be informed and let us understand each and every one of us the great guidance that Devi Parashakti has given each and every one of us. Now, let us move on towards understanding what we can do today to receive the presence of Devi Parashakti in our beings, in our hearts, deeper and deeper. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the rituals are a very extremely intimate and deep phase, science which was revealed to the whole world by Paramashiva himself to become in oneness with him. These rituals are of intense value and have so much of worth on planet Earth. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving that for the whole world, for each and every one of you to experience deeply Paramashiva, Parashakti, and oneness with Paramashiva and Parashakti inside of you, really inside of your biomemory, inside of your bioenergy, your muscle memory, your emotional layer, your psychological layer, your mind, inside of every single part of you, experiencing the breakthrough that you want, experiencing oneness with Paramashiva. Rituals are a beautiful way, that a beautiful science, methodological science of how to make that breakthrough happen in your life. So now we will be going into what different rituals, offerings, sevas you can offer today during this Bhava Samadhi Akashic reading, and you'll be able to make these offerings and have this extremely beautiful blessings in your life. Yes. Next, yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, the next slide, please. Now, let us enter into the offerings you can make today to Devi Parashakti. Next slide, please. Offering is a giving of divine gift of pure love, devotion, and oneness, and it consists of two parts, giving and accepting. Only when divine accepts what one offers, the offering can be complete. Offering is not made out of fear or greed. When an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela played out for the purpose of enlightenment. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. Yes, the next slide, please. Thank you, Mom. Yes, the next slide, please. The Dhyana Shloka for this sevas that you can offer to Devi Parashakti, the translation goes, moon-like face, holding Vedas or books on hand, fire in eyes, with lotus flower gracing and blessing hands, and one hand with a japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments, in wonderful clothes and shining binge crown. Her name is Manonmani. The next slide, please. Yes, this is also the Sanskrit verse for the next Dhyana Shloka for Devi Parashakti. The next slide, please. The meaning goes, I meditate on Devi with three eyes glowing like a moon and hold Veda, lotus, and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all actions every day. Now, the significance of the divine element of gold. Here we have from the Atharva Veda the significance. And the translation goes, triply born by birth in this gold, from the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was burnt, when it was hurt. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apa, water molecules. Let the triple gold be your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies anything that it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity. Gold is present in all scriptures, the Agamas, Vedas, Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, and Puranas. In all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our being. In the Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold. Ritual feasts were offered in gold bricks, And when one was saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amount of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold, and the streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses and cows were also dressed in gold. Now, the significance of the divine element of gold. The Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of the rivers of gold. It was called the Hirnamaya, the river of gold. In Rig Veda, river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartani in Atharva Veda. Gold is a supreme element for offerings gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold. Because it preserves enlightenment energy for thousands of years, it lasts forever. Now, the E-Hundi offering, where is sourced from the ancient scriptures. Here it says, Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion, and she removes all fear. If there is any fear in the minds of a devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. Here it is meant that autumn of our lives when thoughts turn into more and more inwards, the role of divine is known and understood clearly. The need of Devi worship becomes stronger. So in this, the direct translation of a couple of words, Shambhavi means consort of Shambhu. Sharadha Radhaya means worshipped by Sharadha. Sharvani means wife of Lord Shiva. And Sharmadhayani means Devi who bestows happiness on devotees, who can offer your gratitude and devotion to Devi Parashakti by offering your Kanika, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja for Devi Parashakti.
Yes. The next offering is the offering of Sankalpa chanting. So the Devi Mahatmyam, the verse, it beautifully says, Sayaitan mohyate vishwam saiva vishwam prashuyate saya chitta cha vijanam tushtarudim prayaschadi. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess being prayed without interest in anything gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So it's a beautiful offering of Sankalpa chanting where you literally, whatever you want to manifest as reality in terms of abundance or health or wealth, literally Devi blesses you with the fruition of all desires you wish to and whatever you're yearning for. So your Sankalpa chanting, you can offer it at $1 and your names will be chanted when the puja is offered to Parashakti. So you can offer the Sankalpa chanting by going to the link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Yes, please move to the previous offering. So the next offering is the Devi Sahasranamakasu. Previous slide, please. Sorry, ma. Can the NTV operator, can you please move to the previous slide? The Devi Sahasranama Kasu. Previous slide, please. Yes. So the Lalita Sahasranama, the verse 731, it says, Nama Parayana Prita. So she reputation of her various names. So this is beautiful and 8 names of Devi Parashakti, and it is a very special and it is a very unique archana which is offered to the Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. So if you see, you can offer a gold coin which is inscribed of each of the 1008 names. So you can see the Devi is worshipped more than 1008 names. So when each of these names is inscribed in the gold coin, when you offer it to Parashakti, you can see all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, each of the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti is literally awakened inside of you. So if this Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, the golden coin, is available in 3 sizes where you can offer it at $75, $151 and $251, and you can offer it at tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Yes, we'll move on to the next offering. Yes, the next offering is the finger ring with a pearl, the Mukta Anguti. So the Mukta Anguti, the beautiful Meenakshi Pancharatnam, it says, Muktahara Kirita Ruchiram Purnendu Vaktra Prabham Shinjannu Pura Kinkini Manitaram Padma Prabhavasuram Sarvabhishta Phala Pranirama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunya Varam Nidin. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and the face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So this is the beautiful finger ring with a pearl which you can offer to Parashakti and literally receive her blessings. And it is like just touching the finger of the Parashakti and receiving all the auspiciousness and blessings of Devi Parashakti. You can offer it at $251, $501, or $750. So you can offer the pearl ring right and receive the blessings to be showered by the deep compassion and pure love in all your business endeavors. So whatever problems you're facing or obstacles in your business, literally when you offer this finger ring with the pearl, you're touching the finger of Parashakti and receiving and asking her for the blessings to remove all the obstacles in your business endeavor. So offer this Mukta Anguti. So if you have any problem with your business, you can literally offer this Mukta Anguti and be sure Devi is going to completely bless you with all the auspiciousness. So you can offer this Mukta Anguti at $251, $501, or $750. Yes, move on to the next offering. Yes, the next offering is the Swarna Padma Pushpam. So the Kamika Agama beautifully says, it mentions that all the kalasas should be wound around with suitable thread and covered with new cloth. So they should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. So what is the significance of the Swarna Padma Pushpa in the Hindu tradition, in the Vedic tradition? So literally the lotus is a divine flower. Yes, we can move on to the next slide. So in the Hindu tradition, it is literally used in all the rituals. Whatever rituals we do, it may be while you're meditating, while you're doing unasana or your mudra. So hundreds of scriptural references are there of using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything in the worship of Paramashiva, the ultimate, it involving the consecration of deities, or it may be worshipping or meditating, asanas. So everything involves either a lotus flower or a lotus pericarp or a lotus leaf or a lotus petal. So lotus itself is a divine flower. So the Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. The base of Paramashiva Linga is also considered as a lotus who is about to blow. So you can offer this golden lotus, the Swarna Padma Pushpam, at any size you wish to, and you can have the blessings to achieve the state, the space, and the powers and being of Devi in your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in your life. So the Swarna Padma Pushpam can be offered at $600, and you can go ahead to the link and offer it at tiny.cc/Devi/offerings. Yes, we move on to the next offering, the Devi Parashakti. So the next offering is the Swarna Metti, the golden touring. So Nakhadi Diti Sanchanna Namajjana Tamoguna Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha. So it says, you whose brightness from the toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So this golden touring, literally touching the feet of Parashakti and receiving her blessings to establish yourself in the state, space, and powers of Devi Parashakti. So you can offer this golden touring at 750 Parashakti. So the touring can be offered, adorning her sacred feet to be in constant gratitude for receiving her blessings in even the most difficult aspects of your life. So offer the Swarnameti at $750. Move on to the next offering. The next offering is the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. Sudha Sarabi Varshini. So she who makes the nectar fall our nerves from the Sahasrara. That is, she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mangtika, it represents the nectar that is flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. Yes. So you can offer the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry, to Parashakti and receive her blessings of achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and the space of complete completion. Yes, you can offer it at $750. So the next offering is the offering of the Prati offering, where